Good morning, morning. It's your boy Crypto Expat, and we're back with another live stream. It is Sunday, the 5th of May, and in today's live stream, we're going to talk about meme coins. 18 tips to help you make money with meme coins, and we're going to get into really, really good tips that if you're new to meme coins or you been doing meme coins for a while, these tips are definitely going to help you. So let's just go and first of all, let's just quickly talk about the cryptocurrency market. Um, Always like to talk about this in the beginning. And the current price of Bitcoin is 63, which is good. It was 57 a few days ago. So it always bounces back, guys. Okay. So that's why you always buy the dip. And I take a long approach with Bitcoin. Okay, I hodl Bitcoin for a long time and have been doing since 2016. So yeah, if you want to really create long-term wealth, life-changing wealth, you need to buy certain coins. They need time to mature. That's where you make the massive gains. I mean, since 2016, Bitcoin has done a 63x. Actually, more than that, it's more like a 70x. So think about it. $1,000 back then would give you 70,000 today. To get basically a million, you would have had to spend 15 grand. You'd have a million already. 30 grand and make you 2 million. 45 grand would make you it's 3 million. So that's life changing. So the longer you sit on something, the more that it'll gain. But you need to give it time for it to do its thing. Obviously, Bitcoin's the safest bet. Ethereum's pretty safe. And then you go down the line, you go and have a look at the top 10. They chop and change, but basically, Solana's also another one. Solana. I mean, I bought Solana at $1 and $2. I mean, I sold it, but yeah, look at it. It's done 141x since I bought it. B&B's bought it like $19. So yeah, B&B is another one that's done easy 40, 50x, 40x. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and these are all safe bets. So it's just something to think about. And also the meme coin market. You look at the last 7 days. Pepe's gone up 15%. Dogwood Hat nearly 20%. Floki's nearly 8%. Bonk nearly 8%. So meme coins are really pump, obviously, in a bull market. Just quickly go to Gummy. Gummy update. Okay, so they're going to open up their staking, and this is going to happen on Friday. So, and it's really simple. All you need to do is, obviously, I'm assuming you've already seen the project Gummy, or you might have bought into it already. Or you just buy Gummy, stake your Gummy on memestaking.com. This website is not live yet. I mean, they're obviously making it, but it's not. It's just a placeholder at the moment. They'll probably update the website when it's time. But and then you earn the points. So basically, the number of Gummy times time staked, get free airdrop, your points, and the total points. So this is going to be a good concept because it's going to encourage people to stake longer, which will bring the supply out of the market, and it'll give that buy pressure, and people will want to buy more of it. And the longer that you hold it, the bigger your airdrop. So I really like this concept. This is like this is what it's baked. So it's kind of like it's like a green dummy that's kind of like smoking weed. Um, so yeah, you just basically stake your Gummy, available balance, click stake, and then you're going to start to accumulate points earned, and then they will accumulate. They will equate to the airdrop, right? So when I don't know the frequency, but it could be just one airdrop per token. But this will, they could do it for staked, for baked first, or do multiple airdrops and baked, or they could just do one airdrop per coin per baked, and then they'll release another one. This is what Crypto Banter said. So this is just the first one. This baked is the first one, is the first meme coin, and then they're going to do another meme coin, and they'll do another meme coin. So can you see by staking Gummy, it's going to increase. It's going to increase the demand for the Gummy. That's their whole intention, because people want to get the free airdrop, right? So they're going to hold Gummy. This is kind of like a picture of it here. So it's got this 401 type of. Looks pretty cool, actually. I like it. So that's Gummy, and if we look at the price of Gummy, it's kind of like 11 cents. It didn't make it. It was like 9 cents, 10 cents, and then it didn't push through that, and then it went to 11 cents. Now it's sort of like 11, 12 cents now. So this, this is going to go up even more once the time gets. People are going to, obviously there's going to be always people that are going to be late, and they're going to realize, oh, there's like 1 day to go. Shit, I better stake my Gummy. So they're going to buy a ton of it. I mean, the holders, if you look at the holders, there's 55,000. That's gone up as well. So that's Gummy. I keep on forgetting to share these tabs. And then if you look at Tukacoin, which is another one that has been doing really well, it's sort of hovering around. It was hovering around the 10 cent mark. Now it's like the 11 cent mark. Now it's trying to break through the 12 cent mark. So, this one's also very memeable and very viral. The videos. So I think this one's going to do well, and it's only 100 million. So I'm not saying it's going to get to 1 billion, but once it gets to the billion mark, it's like, yeah, it's a big milestone. So these are the kind of current my bullish tokens at the moment is Gummy and TOOKER, simply because of their transparency, and they're like legit. They're not going to rug. But Gummy's like my main one. TOOKER's like my second one that I'm bullish on, and there's heaps in the Solana ecosystem, right? There's heaps here that are coming up. So you could just pretty much throw a blanket over these, and try your luck. But yeah, you've got to be really, really careful with these meme coins, because they a lot of them rug. Okay, so here is the 18 tips. So you could probably follow this guy. His name's Atlas. And basically he said he's made $1 million in doing meme coins in 4 years, and that's probably pretty realistic, actually. That's like, if you do the numbers, it's like, what did he start off with? He started off with, he didn't start off with a lot of money, but it's like starting off with $1,000 and then 10xing that to 10 grand, and then 10xing that to 100 grand, and then 10xing that to $1 million. So it's only 3 10x plays. Can you see how quickly you can get to $1 million with meme coins, starting with $1,000? Now it's going to take you several plays to do it, but if you just take all the profits and go back into the next one, obviously that's the risk. Well, some of the profits are 50% of the profits. But don't forget, when you start off with $1,000 and you just withdraw your $1,000 out of your profits, you're just playing with house money. So anyway, so he's done this really good post, which I'm going to share right now. And the first tip he says is the meme coin, current stage of meme coin market is a gold mine. It brings huge profits, and individuals are making 1,000x on their deposits, and that is true. Okay. But don't get into this and thinking, all these meme coins are going to make 1,000x. This is the trap. Okay. Number two, he says financial literacy. Meme coins are highly risky endeavor, and you can easily earn, but you can easily lose. Never invest an amount that you're not willing to lose. Adhere to the um, rule of investing more than 1% of deposited asset. So um, that's but most people don't do this. They just ape into it. Number three, I like this one. Number three is a good one. Work with emotions. In many situations, emotions lead to money loss. Never follow the crowd by buying meme coins at the peak of euphoria. This is this can this is like relates to all, not just meme coins, but all cryptocurrencies. Understand that the euphoria, you are clearly in losing and buying, and you're just being taken advantage of. See, so if you this is really, I like this. This is a really good tip. See, so you look at this. This is a cycle of market emotions, right? So this is technical data applied. So if you come into optimism, excitement, thrill, euphoria, this is like the opportunities mixed already. When YouTubers start doing this, talking about this meme coin, and there's probably like 100 YouTubers all talking about it. You're coming in here with the euphoria. That's like you've already missed the opportunity because you're just buying that. You're just like the exit liquidity. Okay, then you got anxiety, denial, fear, desperation, panic, capitulation, despondency. This is where you buy. This is like when Bitcoin is in a bear market, and Bitcoin was in a bear market. It was $3,400 after 2019. Yeah, after the first bear market. Go back and have a look at that anyway. But yeah, when Bitcoin was like, it was, people were saying that Bitcoin was going to zero. Right? If you look at here, right here, you can see it right here. I mean, this is not an accurate one, but it got down to 30. There it is. There after the first major bull run on December the 8th, 2018, Bitcoin went to 3,400, and people are saying that it was going to zero. Right? This is the time to buy, and this is what he talks about here, right? The despondency, right? When you got to do the opposite of what people are doing, you're going to buy the lows, and that's why going back to the meme coins, right? And I said in my last live stream, when the bear market comes, right? The bear market will come, but it probably won't be around for a few maybe 2025. So we've got a good run, but you'll know when the bear market comes, money will start flowing out of Bitcoin into Tether, right? But and meme coins will dump. These are going to dump hard, really hard, right? And just go back and look in the chart. So you'll see that this is when to buy, right? When these dump hard, but just buy the top coins like Bonk, Dog with a Hat, Pepe, Dogecoin. You could even go down the list, but you just buy the like the blue chip, or if you want to call them blue chip meme coins, because they're going to come back. And when they dump really hard, that's when you're going to get the cheapest price. Obviously, you're going to buy something when it's the cheapest, right? But it's going to mess with your mind because people don't want to do that. This is what they call, this is the despondency. You want to buy it at the lowest price, and that's when you buy it in the bear market. Tip number 4, you set targets, never be greedy with meme coins. Yeah, that's true. That one's a hard one because when it's pumping like crazy, you're like, oh, I'm going to make more money, and greed sets in. Trust me, we've all done it. Number 5, focus on victory. Always maintain a mindset focused on success, and don't let yourself dwell in negative emotional state. That is so true. Think about it today, but don't stop monitoring the chart. Mental state is quite important when dealing with meme coins. Yeah, this is a mental battle. You're fighting yourself. Number 6, follow the narrative trend. Each liquidity influx into meme coin states with a project that gains significant traction Then worthy projects start to merge around the token and also provide good earning opportunities. Yeah, narratives are important. Narratives are a big driver in not just meme coins but also crypto. You got all the different narratives, DPIN, RWA. You've got what do you got? Mining. You've got so many, right? So that's kind of like the narrative, gaming, and so forth. Number 7, don't fixate on one derivative. After the hype of a meme coin, similar concepts start emerging. Only invest in the first or second ones. Basically, the rest need to erect. Exceptions do occur, but rely on them. Not that's true, right? So we saw this craze with Yearn Finance. Okay, so Yearn was the first one. Then more came out, and then we saw it with oh geez, I can't remember the name, but there was a ton of them that came out that were basically spin-offs of the same thing. So what he's saying is the first and second one are usually the biggest, and then the rest are just copycats, and then that whole um, trend or micro trend just disappears. So it just becomes exhausted, and then the rest of them don't work. Okay, so that's why you've got to be able to just get into the first or second one. This is big. Number 8, check the meme coin holders. So basically the number of holders held by the number of people. So you want it to be spread, and they can manipulate this um, by doing multiple wallets. But I mean, if you want to go to all that trouble of like doing 50,000 wallets, like it's a lot of work, right? Um, but if you look at Gummy, this is kind of like what he means. I mean, you can hang on a second. You can to find this information. You don't necessarily have to look at the contract. You can just go to Dex Screener, look at Gummy, and then go scroll down, and you can see underneath these tabs, transactions, top traders and holders, and it'll tell you. And they pull this data from Solana, scan the contract, see, so you can see all the top people here and the percentage, kind of like how much they got. So what he's saying is you want to see like a ton of wallets get a small amount, not just one wallet with like 50% of the supply, because then that person or he or she could just dump the 50% and just decimate all the liquidity. So that's why you want to see it spread over many people with small amounts of percentages of the holders, according to the contract. Um, level, Social media. Point number 9. Social media marketing meme coins is important. Twitter account and promoting project. So you can, that's really important because you can. There's heaps of tools out there. This is another one. Twitter Score is another one. So yeah, social media, the viral concept, how memeable and viral is the coin. Number 10, monitor all overall market conditions. Yeah, this is what I said earlier. Remember I said the meme coin market is very sensitive to global movements in BTC, and that's what I said about this when the bear market comes and BTC dumps. You want to be waiting till it reaches the absolute bottom if you can pick it, and then once the flow of tether starts going down and the amount of volume dominance of BTC starts to pick up, that means there's more money going into BTC, and the market is then switching, and then it's time to either buy all these meme coins at the rock bottom price. Okay, so that's what he's talking about here. You want to buy, you want to watch the market correction because BTC has a big, like you'll see it, like you'll see all the, like, a couple of days ago, all these meme coins dumped like 10, 20% because BTC went to 57K. This is what he's talking about. But because we're still in a bear market, in a bull market, in a bull trend, they will recover. But if we're in a bearish trend, they won't recover. Okay, so that's the difference. Number 11, don't fear failure due to high risk of dealing with meme coins. You may indeed buy scam coins. Always know that successful meme coins can offset 100 to 1000x. Yeah, so this one's kind of like you just got to be consistent with it. Okay. Number 12, snipe meme coins, sniping, buying tokens at the moment, liquidity is added. This method bring 100x gains, and you can understand the bots. Now this one here, it's, I don't recommend you do this one. I tried it. I've done about 400 meme coins. And here's why. I mean, you can do it. There's a number of tools. There's Photon. There's a number of bots out there, but I didn't have much success with it anyway. What happens is, if you go and have a look at, let's just say Solana, right? All these meme coins, like all these, there's roughly about, guesstimation from what I gather, there's probably about 10,000 meme coins launching a day, and trying to pick like 99.9% of them are going to fail. So, and they're going to fail within the first day. Some of them fail within the first second. Some of them fail within the first hour. Most of them don't make it through the first day. So you want to avoid all this. Like when you like what he's saying about this, you can snipe into ones, but it's very, very difficult because you're trying to find a needle in a haystack. If you're trying to snipe them early, the only other way is to actually find out about the actual coin and know it's legit prior. Like on, you can do your research on Apo Clock, or you can do it on things like Pink Sale. So you know the actual project is coming up, and if it looks like legit, then snipe the legit ones. But if you're just going to here and trying to snipe any old coin just to get in early, see 99% of them are going to rug on you. So your chances of sniping one that's really, really early is you're going to lose most of the time. So don't even waste your time. Just wait till like after the first day, or certain liquidity is reached, certain amount of holders reached, and usually sometimes it's better to wait after the first day, because 99% of them will rug, and then after that you're just left with the ones that actually made it through. So this point number 12, I wouldn't do this one. It's highly risky, and it takes a lot of your time. Okay. You can snipe here. It just talks about you can use different bots. You can use Photon. You can use BonkBot. You can use Pump. There's another Pump one. So you can play around with that if you want. Number 14. Also, for successful sniping, you can here he just talks about here BonkBot or Trojan on Solana. There's just ones you can use. And then he talks about how to set it up. I've done videos on BonkBot. I still use BonkBot, because I'm just lazy. I just use the trading features. Number 16, how to act during the launch. When you see new pool, copy the contract index and look at the socials. I recommend checking the scribers and looking at the influence. So yeah, this comes kind of like this comes down to just doing a little bit of research. So again, a lot of these are rugs, so you're going to spend a lot of time. Oops, sorry, I didn't share the tab. You're going to spend a lot of time on Deck Screener, and it's going to be fruitless. If you're trying to snipe coins early, you're going to spend like, I was spending 12 hours a day on Deck Screener, and I bought like 400 coins. And guess what? None of them made it. Then when I just went for the legit ones that were transparent by actual real people with good socials, good following, and a very strong community, guess what? Started making money. So you can try to do the Deck Screener, and there's tons of videos saying, yeah, you can snipe this early. You can try it. But 99% of them are failing doing this. It's only the people that snipe everything that have got like hundreds and thousands of dollars. Yes, they can snipe. They can afford to snipe everything because they might only put $10 in everything, but if it does 1000x, then yeah, they can afford to do that. They can afford to take the losses because 99% of them will lose, but they have the budget. See, they're doing this to probably 5,000 coins. So can you afford to put $10 into 5,000 coins just to find one winner that it'll do 1,000x? See, that's the difference. Number 17, you can place a contract and check the holders. Yeah, I showed you that earlier. You can just do that on Deck Screener. You can do it on you can check Solana Scan if you want, but you can easily find out. Just go to like for example, Gummy. Just go down to paste the contract into Deck Screener, or do what I do and I just save it in my watch list. Then scrolls here, down the bottom here, underneath where the transactions are. Between the chart and the transactions, you've got this transactions, top traders, and holders. It tells you right there. Holders, there's 55,094. So what you want to do is you want to look at the holders, and a lot of the more the holders, if this increases, the amount of holders increases over time. This is a good sign. That means a lot of people are buying and holding. And it comes down to community again. I've said this many times. It comes down to community. 18, don't fall for FUD. You often share this tab. Don't fall for FUD. You often be tried and shaken out in your position. Projects related to rumors. Ignore this is a really big one, guys. People just follow the crowd and listen to the hype and the FUD as well. Actually, I forgot to mention, guys, we have launched our Buddy token, and we've got a new social campaign. So this is in a pre-launch. We've got so you can win some Solana. We've got 351 entrants, so still 5 days left. So you can enter this. I'll put all the links below. Win some Solana and help us push Buddy token forward. We're still in fair launch. Okay, forgot to mention that. But anyway, going back to so for finding that if it's like a legit project and it's everything, if everything's there, it's got a good it's memeable. We're talking about memecoins here. It's memeable. It's got a good narrative. It's very viral. It's got a good community. It's transparent. Everything about the contract it's immutable. The liquidity is burnt. And the people running it have been transparent the whole way, right? And the holders, like they're not holding a lot of coins, or they're using the coins to use for the marketing budget and everything. When you hear FUD about it, it's just people trying to FUD on it. If it's everything, like, you've got to do your research, right? You got to understand that your own research matters. And when you hear this FUD, it's just people FUDding to get people to sell so they can buy in cheaper. But then on the flip side of that, if you don't do your research, you will fall for this FUD because you haven't done your research. You don't know it's a solid project. Then you will sell, and then you will miss that opportunity because it could have been a real gem. So then he talks about so that's it, number 18, and that's the last one. So you can follow him. He's called Atlas, or CRPT Atlas. I'll follow him now. I just came across this post and I thought it was very good, so that's why I wanted to share it with you. A lot of this stuff is just basic stuff. So it comes down to, if you want to make money with meme coins, you got to do some research prior. Don't be lazy. You know what I mean? And like I said, in my opinion, the best projects to get into are the ones that are transparent. They're the ones that show you the whole process. The ones that either the owners are transparent, or you can see them. They do live streams. They do. You can hear their voice. Okay, the contract is immutable. Like I said, they can't withdraw the liquidity. The LP token is burnt, so they can't go back into the token, into the pool, and withdraw all their money they put in initially. That's what they mean by the LP is burnt. When you create a liquidity pool, right? Just say I go and create a liquidity pool. I have to put half the tokens and half in Solana. because people will have to buy and sell, right? And then once I do that, I get an LP token. It's just an IOU to say, hey, I've got X amount in that pool. So when it's burnt, you can just burn this LP by just sending it to like the burn address. Then there's no access, the owner, right? So then in the contracts, there's contracts out there that'll do this automatically, or like Pump does it automatically. But they basically take the LP token, your IOU, and then just send it to the burn address. There's no way now to get access to that liquidity. That's why LP is burn is important. Okay, so you can see here, Gummy. I think this is going to do really, really well. Also, another narrative as well is Trump. Okay, narratives are important, right? Go back to top meme coins. Trump's going to be. I think the elections are in November, so I think this one here, this MAGA one, is going to do well. MAGA Trump, that's going to do well, and also maybe even Joe Biden, because it's going to be like, it depends on who wins. If Joe Biden wins, or Joe Biden, I mean, then this is going to pump like crazy. If MAGA wins, this is going to pump like crazy. They're both going to pump. MAGA and Joe Biden are both going to pump when the elections come up. So this is a narrative that you kind of like want to look at, right? So yeah, just follow these narratives. You can ride these narratives, make your money, get out. So again, check out our token, Buddy Token. We're in fair launch, and also you can win some Solana. Like, share, retweet, and all that jazz, and you can win some Solana just for helping us out. And we've got 351 entrants. First prize $20 in Solana, second prize $10 in Solana, and third prize $5 in Solana. So check it out and join our socials, join our Telegram, and join our X account. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you found some this meme coin tips helpful. And if you haven't staked your gummy yet, you'll soon be able to stake it this coming Friday. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. I just realized I didn't share my tab. Oh, guys, sorry, guys. I didn't even share my tab. But anyway, I'm just going to leave this, and you can look at this as like a podcast.